Now that the berries are cleaned, they are ready to store by freezing, drying, or canning. We'll be referring to Alaska's wild berries for specific information on how to preserve your berries. So let's talk about freezing. One of the most popular ways to save your berries is to freeze them. Berries may be packed with syrup, sugar, or dry packed. Work in small quantities. This will prevent loss of quality and nutrients. Most berries have a better texture and flavor if packed in sugar or syrup. However, the sugar is not necessary to safely preserve the fruit. If you are watching your sugar intake, choose to do a dry pack. The type of pack you choose should be based on the intended use. Those packed in syrup are great for uncooked desserts. Those dry packed or packed in sugar are best for cooking purposes, since there is less liquid in the product. So, you'll need berries, sugar, water, bowls or containers, freezer containers or bags, spoons, and a marker for labeling. When preparing berries, don't use galvanized, copper, or iron equipment. The acid in the berries could react with the metals, forming off flavors. There is a difference in plastic storage bags. The freezer bags are considerably thicker than storage bags. Always choose the freezer thickness to protect your product from freezer burn. If you can only get the thinner bags, use 2 bags for extra protection. Next, we'll discuss packing berries in syrup.
A syrup pack is a good way to preserve berries that are to be eaten uncooked. The proportion of sugar to water depends on the sweetness of the berries. For most of our Alaska berries, we recommend a medium syrup. Mix and dissolve 2½ cups sugar in 4 cups of water. It's easiest to dissolve the sugar in lukewarm water, but then chill the syrup before using. Warm syrup will deteriorate the berries. You'll need 1 cup of syrup for 4 cups of prepared berries. Put berries in the container and pour syrup over until the berries are covered, leaving 1-inch headspace. Seal tightly. Label with the berry name, amount, and date. Get the berries in the freezer quickly to preserve both the quality and the flavor.
A sugar pack is a good way to freeze berries that are to be cooked. Sprinkle 1/2 cup sugar over 4 cups of berries. You can mix gently until the juice is drawn out and the sugar dissolves. But with delicate berries such as raspberries, it's easiest to layer the sugar in the berries and then let them stand for 15 minutes. Don't stir the berries. They will deteriorate. You can see the difference between the berries that have just been sprinkled with sugar and these that have been sitting. Fill pint or quart-size freezer bags 3 to 4 inches from their tops. Squeeze out the air and seal tightly. Label with the berry name, the amount, and the date. Now they're ready for freezing. Next, let's talk about how to dry pack.
A dry pack is a good way to freeze whole fruits that give a good quality product without sugar. We recommend this method for raspberries and strawberries. Place dry, fresh berries in plastic freezer bags or containers. Seal tightly and label containers. Berries frozen in this manner may need to be used in recipes where whole, separated berries are not important. To keep whole berries separated, spread the fruit on a cookie sheet. Freeze until hard. and then transfer to bags or containers. This will keep berries frozen individually, so they are easier to use a few at a time. That's it for freezing. We'll be back in a minute to can berries.